Hello there, Stergios. Okay, 277 words. Wonderful. You've hit the limit. Very good. So let's see. It is an undeniable fact that in the era of technological advancement and the widespread of applications, have impacted communication among family members in a negative way. We cannot say in a less way. Okay? Okay then. So let's see. In my beliefs, no. We can just say, I believe this is due to, or even better, just make it neutral and say, this is due to the modern way of life and busy lifestyles. But we say life twice, which doesn't sound so elegant. So what we could say is, this is due to modern, busy, stressful, and possibly overworked lifestyle, and squeeze a little list in there. Okay, this essay will examine the reasons for this phenomenon using demonstrate points. No, using examples from what? Using example from video and TV to demonstrate points and support arguments. Okay, and we make it coherent. We make that last sentence link to these next paragraphs. Okay. One of the principal reasons, okay, so if we've got one of, it has to be plural. One of the best bags in the world is Prada. One of the best cities in the world is Manchester, whatever, okay? One of the principal reasons for less is the comparative, for reduced communication among family members is the development of technology. In addition, there is no limits of conversation through mobile phones. Yes, there is. You get charged if you start talking for 3 hours, 5 hours. Okay. For instance, parents can be informed about their children through mobile phones at any time. In this same way, the internet is responsible for this phenomenon because it is the main choice of people to interact with one another. Too many words, Stergios, too many words. Just get to the point. Okay, we could have said, let's see, in addition, mobile phone communication is limitless due to the internet and the reality of constantly being connected with one another. Okay, one sentence, and I more or less said the same. Okay, for instance, people have the ability to communicate with one another, which we've already said, while they are living in different continents. Therefore, they can exchange emails, messages, and even a video conversation. Consequently, via the internet, conversations are faster than what? Face-to-face communications? No, are faster nowadays and available at any time, anywhere. Very good. Okay, so that was all right. But first essay, excellent. We just need to get a little bit more succinct. So have a look at the chapters to do with negative constructions and redundancy. Above all, redundancy. So the next essay you write, what I'd like you to do is just go through and see if you're repeating any points and if you can organize the sentence or the sentences in a way so you avoid repetition. Okay. Moreover, it is modestly important. It is modestly important. The impact of outdoor activities as well as the hang out with friends. I don't understand that sentence. Modest importance. Possibly, moreover, it is of modest importance, the impact of outdoor activities, as well as hanging out with friends. Hanging out sounds a little bit conversational, okay, as well as, I don't know, enjoying leisure time with friends would be better. Because of the busy lifestyle, people prefer doing other activities such as running, playing football instead of starting conversations with other members of the family. In particular, parents working hours with colleagues. Working hours? Okay. In particular, parents work longer with their colleagues, whereas no, and therefore there is less free time to spend with their children. For example, while a workday ends, it is possible for a meeting to come up at the same time. That's a weak example, okay? A strong example would be, for example, recent studies by the IMF have shown that families or working families spend on average 20% less time than non-working families, or something like that. Okay, lastly, children prefer, and then we should have finished with therefore, like the sentence guide says. Okay, so there's lots of work. One other tip: try to avoid the verbs like do and to be, because they make the writing really wordy. Okay, and we should be using better, more specific verbs. Like, people prefer running, playing, or running, dancing, or playing football instead of starting a conversation. We've said exactly the same, but we've just killed 1, 2, 3 words. Okay, 4, 5, sorry, such as. Yeah, and this is better. This makes your writing a little bit tighter, more succinct, and yeah, it's just a more native speaker style way of writing. Okay, all right, Stergios, so what you want to do now is implement all the corrections you've heard, send me back the corrected essay, send me back 2 new essays from the questions I gave you, and send me a list of all the errors you committed and everything that you learned. Okay, just to consolidate it. You're doing really well. It's a fantastic, great essay. It's a fantastic first essay, so keep moving forward.